Hi friends, how are you doing? How's life? How's your... What month are we in? November? Good God, we're in November. How's your November doing? This year I feel like it just flew by. Oh my goodness. So crazy. So, as you can see by the title, we are doing top 10 Miley Cyrus songs. Much like last week when we did the top 10 Jonas Brothers songs, it was really hard to just pick 10 of my favorite Miley Cyrus songs. I'm really not into her music now. I mean, there are a few good ones, but it probably started with Bangers was when I started to get less interested in her, but she's got a few good ones now. I more so liked her Disney days, but that's just my personal taste. Like, I still love her. She's still amazing. I love how she stands up for what she believes in and how she's authentically herself, and so much how she just loves animals and fights for them. But personally, I prefer the Miley of Disney, and that might not have been her true self, but that's just the one I like best. Don't hate me. But with that said, be your authentic self, because it really doesn't matter if someone doesn't like you for who you are. As long as you like who you are and you're a good person, that's all that matters. So, also, before we start, this is in no specific order. I just thought of songs as they came, and yeah. So first off is Party in the USA. I love that song so much. When that came out, like, I feel like that was in her, like, where she was starting to go off on her own, but she was still kind of Disney. But that was played so much when it first came out, on my iPod, when I had an iPod. But yeah, that was and is a really good song. Excuse me, sorry. I feel like that gets played a lot on 4th of July here in the US. But yeah, it's just a really good song. The next song is from her first, like, her debut album. It was like one side was Hannah Montana, the other side was Miley. I feel like it was like Meet Miley Cyrus or something. And it's 7 Things, and it is to be said that it is about Nick Jonas. It's a breakup song. And it's the 7 things she likes about him, and then the 7 things she hates about him. And it's just such a good song. I love the music video. It's so good. And it stands up today, in my opinion. But yeah, it's just, that was played a lot when I broke up. Well, I got broke up more with, I was more the breakup-y than the breakup-er back in middle school with my week-long relationships, because guys didn't like that all I would do was hold hands and I wouldn't kiss them. Some of them even wanted to have sex with me. I'm like, chill bro, we're in middle school. Like, no. Purity ring. I mean, I don't have a purity ring on right now. I don't have any of my rings. I forgot to put them on. But I have this big, chunky, disgusting looking purity ring that said purity on it. And I only had it because the Jonas Brothers had one. But yeah. Anyway, I just really like that one. The next one I love so much, and it's called Simple Song, and it's from the same album as 7 Things. It's, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a really good song. Next up, oh my gosh, I love this song so much. It's See You Again. The music video is pretty cool too. I feel like I remember someone saying like it was like in one take or something. I don't know. But it was so good. I love that song so much, and it's basically just like, I can't wait to see you again, like she's talking to a guy or whatever, and I love it. Oh my gosh, so much nostalgia, guys. Okay, next up is a song from Bangers, and it's Adore You, and it's just such a good song. I think this one is about Liam. I'm not positive though, but I think that's what it is, and it's just basically she's telling the guy that she loves, that she adores him. And then the next one is also on Bangers, and it's We Can't Stop. Now, when I first heard this song, I was like, this is a really weird song. But the first time I heard the song was I watched the music video, and the music video was really weird. So then I listened to Can't Stop without the music video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this song so, so much. And it's just basically like, no one can stop us, like we can't stop. And we're not going to. Next is also from Bangers, and it's Wrecking Ball. Again, I thought this was a weird song too because of her music video. You know it. But then again, I listened to it without watching the music video, and it was really good, and I like it. And it's basically just about a breakup and how like he emotionally wrecked her and stuff like that. Next up is, so this is what I like to call, this was her from her wild phase to her hippie phase. And it's Malibu, and this is one of my favorite new songs from Miley. I know this is a couple years old now, but I honestly really haven't heard any of her new stuff. Like, I think she just came out with an album a couple months ago. I haven't listened to any of that, so this is the last song that I've heard from her, like that's newer, and I love it so much. And and then last but not least, I don't know what album this is from, but this is a song from when she did the last song. And this past summer I read the last song, like I read the book by Nicholas Sparks. And then obviously when I was like, okay, so I watched the movie in the middle of it watching it. It's like, I really want to watch this. And then I watched it when I finished it. And it re-sparked my love for that song. And it's When You Look At Me. It's just such a good song. And it's just like, when you look at me, like, it's about love and stuff. And I love it. I love love. And I love this song. So those were my top 10 favorite Miley Cyrus songs. Like I said, I love Miley Cyrus. She's kind of hippy-dippy now, and that's really not my style. Like, I'm all for hippiness. Like, there's some aspects of me that's hippie, but like, she's a little too hippy-dippy, in my personal opinion. But she can be her, I'll be me, you be you. Cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments what your top 10 favorite Miley Cyrus songs are. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more of my pretty face. I post new videos every single Friday at 4 p.m. And I hope you guys come back next week. I hope to see your beautiful faces next week. Bye.